Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 2nd, 2024. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle for Cancer. Let's see what's going on. So Cancer, what we have is dark thoughts and we have back and forth. And it looks like you see something. There's something you see pretty clearly, right? But there's always this element of the unknown that gives you pause about what could happen in the future. Whatever decision you have to make or whatever it is you're deliberating on, it's mostly because you can see very clearly where something's headed, but there's always that element of the unknown. Like I mean, obviously, if you put the coin in the slot and turn the key, obviously the gumball will come out. But sometimes this thing is jammed. I don't really know if I want to waste a quarter. It's my last quarter. Like I'm giving that example just because that's kind of where they're showing is that there's some kind of element of the unknown here. They're asking you to be very patient and very open to the future. Also to be open in a sense of saying like there's always hope no matter what, right? Oh wow, I cannot make this up. Jeez. So we have Temperance, King of Cups here twice, and Queen of Cups with dark thoughts. Some of you may be thinking in the future. You may already be expecting to be disappointed in the future. You have this light bulb moment going on here where you can see very clearly that disappointment is imminent. You don't want to regret anything. I see someone who's saying, I don't want to regret anything. I'm back and forth about the choices I need to make. There's so many, it's like you see it very clearly, but how to go about doing something, especially when it pertains to a couple or people that you care about, right? Um, it's very difficult to know what's the right way to go, which decision is correct. You're back and forth about what you like to see happen versus what you think is going to happen. There's a need to be very patient. Spirit wants you to think positively in a sense about how things, what shakes out of the tree, things, what will be, que sera, sera, kind of thing. They want you to be in that space with these dark thoughts. This is like, hey, whatever happens, happens. They're just giving off a lot of energy of you needing to have hope that even if things don't go the way that you would like for it to go, it'll be okay. Like it'll be okay no matter what. They want you to lead with compassion when you're thinking about things like, you know what, if things don't go well, it's gonna be like they just want you to feel like it's gonna be okay. It's the main energy. Things are gonna be okay no matter what. But the intention with the Seven of Cups and Two of Cups is just about managing your expectations. Manage your expectations, and by that, there's many different ways that this can go down, or something can go down, or anything can happen. You know what you want to see happen, you know what you hope to see happen, and you know what could happen at the same time. Just have be patient with all of it. There's a kindred partnership energy with the King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. This is a person who, this is representing a partner in something, which could be business with the King of Pentacles, but it also could be a significant other. This is someone who has a very difficult decision ahead of them, or you may have to make a very difficult decision about this partnership. This may be someone who is having a hard time, like if this is business, they're having a hard time paying you. They're having to make decisions that they don't want to regret later. So if you're having issues with like an employer or like a business partner, they're having a hard time managing things because of later on in the future. They're going, well, if I give Cancer this, then I'm not going to have that for later. They're thinking really hard about something like that. If this is a love interest, this person does not want to regret not providing something for you. They're having a hard time balancing something or keeping something stable. This is interesting. They're also showing, for some of you, this is a small portion of you, you may have a choice between lovers. For some of you, you love both the same way. One just provides more than the other, financially. And Spirit is saying that you may be back and forth about what you want versus what could happen. Like the one that has more money um, could disappoint you later or break your heart later, and that's what's stopping you from making a decision. I have to throw that out there for some of you. Look, your higher self is the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Your higher self is telling you that you have to choose the one that will not let you go, the one that's steady, the one that's right there. There's a choice to be made. Your higher self is talking a lot about the one that you can work with. But that's if you're having a choice between partners. Now, when others that are not in that space, but are needing to make a choice in a sense, um, in general, your higher self is saying, um, which one is it that you would, oh gosh, which one is it that you can't let go of? Which option is the one that when you settle on it, it's like, this is what I really want to do, this is what I'd rather do. Spirit's saying that you're very clear on everything. Like, you don't doubt what you see. Don't let your feelings cloud your judgment in anything, right? Don't let any, like, because they're showing that your feelings could cloud your judgment to the degree where you can't see um, wishful thinking versus what actually, you know what I mean? The balance between, I wish that could happen. Maybe a unicorn can come out of the sky kind of vibe, instead of saying that's a horse. Um, and I know I'm being facetious, but I'm being serious at the same time about how your higher self is saying to you that things will work out. I just have to say that too. They just want you to know that things will work out. Like, you have to manage your expectations in a situation, but also to understand that everything will work out. Like, no matter how things go, I don't think you'll regret anything. I think that only time you may sense regret is if you have expectations that exceed the reality of what you see, if that makes any sense. Like, you already know what is being offered it or what's in front of you, and wanting anything more than that, knowing what is in front of you is the issue. It's like, I wouldn't say want less, but you know be reasonable so that you don't regret later making a decision that later on, well, I fantasized about this and fantasized about this, and it didn't even live up to the fantasy. They're saying you see something very, very clear, though. So I just want to throw that out there. And I know this is like convoluted and all over the place. But you could be dealing with a Sagittarius main sign. We also have Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, another Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp or a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.